just gonna be honest. I have a very tricky home situation where I've had to do this take at least 15 times. Today I thought I would talk about fear and fear of failure. And I was going to talk about this in detail, but you know what? I'm just going to be honest. I have a very tricky home situation where my husband does suffer from depression, and he has his occasional ups and downs in the home. So because I am his wife and we are very close, everything that he goes through, I tend to go through. So in the last week, I struggled to be optimistic and energized to do a video. And this is a series where I am going to share everything, and it's going to be very honest. My challenge has been this past week is just getting into the right space of mind to do a sit-down video and to not reveal too much of my personal struggles, and to be, helpful in this video instead of just turning into a video diary. I don't think I can do what I want to do unless everything is real and raw. I had a few days to just recalibrate what I need to do in the home and where do I need to be. My husband has been supportive, but I know that he is struggling. So sometimes this is hard to do. What is my point? I'm sure we all fear something in our life that holds us back from doing things or doing it in particular. I have a strong fear of talking to the camera. I have had to do this take at least 15 times. I tackled my fear for posting on TikTok by just creating silly things and just posting it. The goal was to put myself more out there, out of my overthinking habit. I would just take a second, just post it, and if it really made me uncomfortable, I would remove it or make it private. If I just practice, I will get there. So it's hard for me to hear my own voice when I'm editing. I cringe a lot, but I know that a lot of content creators, they have gone through this phase. A lot of us are so uncomfortable that instead of just plowing through it, we're just not doing it. So I'm doing it now. This is hard. This is the second video where I'm talking and you can hear the shake in my voice, right? But I know that if I don't do it, I'll never do it. I'll have 5,000 reasons why. I can just do B-rolls and just a little voiceover here and there, but this is uncomfortable. So this is what I'm doing, and I'm tackling it and I'm doing it. And if you're afraid of doing the same, I suggest you just do it. Don't even think about it. Don't overthink it, because if you overthink it, you're not going to do it. And even if it's only 5 seconds of you talking and you edit it so that everything looks perfect, it's still better than not talking and then posting it just because it makes you so uncomfortable. So just do it. And the fear of failure, well, what have we got to lose? I mean, what's gonna happen, right? The worst that's gonna happen is it didn't work out. But wouldn't you rather do that than go through life being like, well, when I was 40, I wanted to do this, but you know what? I was afraid I didn't, so just wait to kick the bucket now. Can't wait to die. No, nobody wants that, right? Don't do that. And if you're gonna wait another year and you're just wasting your time, you're not gonna feel any different in a year's time. You just have to do it. What I did also that really helped me was I set realistic goals. So now I am pushing myself to try and do content that's not just silly videos where I don't have any connection to the actual content, because I'm not being vulnerable in any way. I feel like when you're talking and you're trying to connect with people or through the camera, it may be very uncomfortable. So the more I do it, the less I feel afraid of doing it, because you can post something as vulnerable like that on on social media and have no one like it, or you don't, no one comment or respond back, so you just feel like you're talking to nobody, and it's embarrassing. So those are my goals. I have slowly transitioned from funny videos to having some talking one-on-one videos if I can, and I'll be putting those in over the next coming weeks. Slowly build up the confidence. So if you're looking for a sign on whether to start a project or do a video or to open a shop or do something online or become a content creator or do YouTube, just do it. It doesn't have to be perfect, it just needs to be done. And every time you do it, you're gonna feel good. You're gonna feel great, because you're gonna feel like, you know what, I'm honoring that young version of me who had so many dreams and so many ideas and such a optimistic view of life and how everything would be, till life happened, until our own insecurities and fears creeped in, and our fear of failing and judgment and everything, you know. If there's anything to take away from this video, just think about the younger version of you that had those dreams and those plans to do stuff, but then fear got in the way or life got in the way. Think of that kid. Yeah. Anyway, you will want to follow along on the journey, because it's not going to be perfect. It's not going to be smooth sailing, but I'm going to make sure it's honest. Please subscribe, like, notification. Anyway, thanks guys. I'll see you next week. Bye.